So I, as a potential buyer, want, have had a good experience with a particular cultivar, and I want to purchase that to make other extractions, other products from, then that would be tracked in the Canopyright system. And if the seller, the owner of that genetics, would decide what I could do with it or how much it would cost or what have you.
Right. That would all be negotiated within the contract. So there's lots of different ways that this could be used. If you're a large scale cultivator and you want a new, unique, sexy thing, right? Or you want something that's really stable. Maybe you're a high volume cultivator and you want something that is really stable, isn't going to get powdery mildew, things like that. Well, you could go into Canopyright and search those things, and it would come up that these are the strains that hold those qualities in them. Say you're a brand and you want to come out with a really juicy, sweet pre-roll, and you know what you want it to taste like. You want these particular terpenes in it, and you want this particular effect. You would go into Canopyright, search those terpenes, search those effects, and those cultivars that test, and you would see the information to validate it, meet those profile demands that you have. So there's multiple, or if you're researching, if you want, you need something with high THCV in it, you could go in there and search that and you would see cultivars. And then what you would do is negotiate a contract with the seller. And then you would go to the seller and pick up your cultivars and do the rest of the transaction. So it's actually a seller to buyer, a seller to customer, I guess. No, I'm saying that wrong. It's a direct,
Sale.
yeah,
Yeah. Seller to customer kind of a thing, rather than a
license to
middleman.
license. That's the word I'm trying to do. License to license. So this is launching in all the metric states, and anyone with a cultivation license can participate in the contract aspect of it. Um, but home growers can also use this because a lot of home growers have amazing cultivars out there, and we want them to be protected. So if my backyard Betty's got into, you know, Juju Bee's brand, and I saw that, hey, that's my cultivar that I created for my medicine, then I could go to Betty's brand, get some of their flower, buy it, test it, and prove that we had the same DNA. And now all of a sudden, Juju Betty's has to go to Lele and give me a percentage
I
of
see.
those royalties.
I see.
So it creates a way for buyers to validate and authenticate the genetics they're looking for, because that's a really shady market right now. You don't really know what you're getting, and there's no way to really figure that out. And we've put together something that begins that process. Um, but it's also a way to ensure that when new cultivars get out there, and if it is the new cultivar that is the biggest blunt in the market in California for the next 5 years, then there's some accountability in that.